It's Friday morning and it's morning coffee with Mike. Thanks everyone for being here, liking, subscribing, being part of the channel, and the whole 9 yards. And I bid everyone good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you may be watching this transmission. Yes, I've been using the Mike in the Night intro there that I stole from Art Bell from Coast to Coast AM. Yes, hope everybody's doing well. It's morning coffee. And we already have people jumping into the comments. We got the Saxon of Riverstone already here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see everybody up and about on this beautiful Friday, December 8th morning. It is 9:03 a.m. And I'll be hanging out with you guys for a little bit for morning coffee with Mike. And I still have my background up here from the 500th video anniversary special. I think I got 12 or 14 people watching that one live. So if you guys want to join it, yeah. Junkyard Dog is saying, I was wondering where you were. Buddy, I put up like 13 videos in 2 days. You're not getting them. Nobody's getting any notifications. And we are struggling now to get more than 30 people on a live stream anymore. It's been new algorithms went into place on December 4th, and they laid out a new groundwork over at a lot of the platforms are laying down the groundwork. It doesn't matter if there's freedom of speech, there's no freedom of reach, right? So, good morning from the Panhandle. What's up, Billy? Ricky Todd in the house. And yeah, so good to see you folks. It's Friday morning. I'm actually having lemon water this morning, and gonna kind of slightly fast today. Fasted out today. I've been, I don't know, picking up a little bit of garbage here and there. I gotta get it out of my system. Jeff, what's up, buddy? James in the house. Yeah, waiting for some people to roll in. Hopefully we can get more than 10 people watching the stream today. Again, we did our 500. This is the background. I kept it up for our 500 video. 5,000 video special, where I've made over 5,000. Well, I've made more than 5,000 videos, but a lot of them have been deleted and stuff. But I'm not going to get into that. All I'm saying, I want to thank everyone for that. Yeah, good to see the boys. Glad to see you in the house. Yeah, man. Okay. We got 14 people watching, so that's good to go. All right, guys. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mike. I want to kick off with this story here this morning for you guys. Damn, where the heck did I put it? Okay. I want to kick off a story for you guys. Yeah, I promise I'm not going to get angry on this. I usually get angry when I start bringing up post-dictions and stuff. But Joe Rogan blasts Trudeau's SHI whole communist government. I don't go up there anymore. That place needs a 100% overhaul. And it just goes back to what I was saying is these guys are all on the same team. Trudeau, Rogan, Russell Brand, all these people. Yeah, I've been accusing these guys of all Pierre, Pauly. They're all on the same thing. This whole Joe Rogan thing, he's got the clout, he's got the reach, he's got the... he's always 7 years late to the party. That's it. I did a video there. Oh my God, Joe Rogan said something. There's a video you should look up across my channel. You're going to find it very funny. Talking about digital currency 7 years after it's been announced. Talking about things years after it's settled and done. Right? And I never understood these influencers or these people that are on the side of the conservative or the people's voice. I never understood these guys. Joe Rogan, I'm saying. Trudeau is just out to lunch. But Joe Rogan could save lives. He could have saved a lot of lives over the years. Again, with Russell Brand, all these heroes, all these heroes that are branded as the people for you, your people. So he said that. Big deal. Well, why wasn't this said 10, 15 years ago when the problems were starting to kick in? Why wasn't anything done when the problems... And that's what makes me so upset, is a lot of this housing problem, the money laundering, the inflation, all of these problems that we have today could have been solved if you go back to some of my videos and look at the timestamp when I made the video, let's say 2014, 2017, 2012. Okay, Mike's talking about this on this day on money laundering and people parking money in Canada in 2012. Okay, got it. Now, if you go back to that time, we could have saved that. We could have fixed that problem. And we have laws in place already to solve that problem, right? But that's the problem with these guys. These guys are all playing, they're all showing their hand too much. These guys are showing their hand too much. Now, before I jump in there, and again, my message to Joe Rogan has gone unheard. And SOS from Canada, euthanasia, government-sanctioned murder on the rise. Please help us. 1 in 10 Canadians will be euthanized by 2025. Governments will force anyone and everyone 5 years ago. And money laundering, how we got here, why we're being euthanized, right? Stop the murdering, SOS from Canada, government-sanctioned murder 2024. And I've been begging and reaching out. SOS from Canada, made euthanasia, governments are killing us. So I got so serious about this because I'm so worried that... Hey everyone, I'd like to send a very urgent message out to Joe Rogan. So if you could humbly share this video or get it out so that this could catch his ears. It's SOS coming out of Canada. And someone of high stature in the United States needs to take notice of this as soon as possible. Because when Joe Rogan says something, it actually becomes something, and it manifests, and people start to see and take notice, and it goes all over social media. I've been trying so hard since pretty much 2008, and a bunch of channel terminations and exposing what's happening, trying to make sense of what's happening in Canada. It's very heartbreaking, and we need somebody like Joe Rogan who could say something, because when he says something, it becomes something. And there it is right there. When he says something, it becomes something. But why is he 7 years late to the party? Someone in the comments is saying, Mike, you want an American to understand a national issue. I don't understand. No. It's not an international issue. The digital currency, all the stuff he brings up is all 7 years behind. It's all settled and done. If he wants to save lives from simply stopping the money laundering, has he talked about money laundering? I don't know. I haven't heard him say a damn thing about money laundering and the Chinese Communist Party parking money in America and basically using fentanyl. Like, this is something we've been talking about 10 years ago. And I've been talking about, see, I'm in Canada. I'm a Portuguese in Canada, and I'm talking about what's happening in America. Talking about the Joe Biden selection before they even took to the polls, that it's all selected. Calling out all this stuff years, but getting really ridiculed hard about it, and then it happens, and then I still get ridiculed, and then Joe Rogan says something after, and then he becomes a huge national hero for saying something after it happened. That's the problem. So I have this euthanization thing on my tongue, and it's bothering me that I believe, and I'm going to go back to this video from 5 years, 11 months ago, 1 in 10 Canadians will be euthanized by 2025. And I'm really worried about this because a lot of people are being tricked, and government-sanctioned murder is a real thing, right? And Pierre Poilievre, Canada's savior, is coming in. And what did I say 2 years, 10 months ago? Pierre Poilievre can't save you. Too much laundered money, massive public sector taxation. Pierre Poilievre cannot save Canada. Wake up. They are all part of the same club, same team. Heel versus face. It's all a lie. Justin Trudeau versus Pierre Poilievre. Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. Proof it's all fixed. And it's over and over and over and over again. They are playing us, folks. They are playing you. We are all being played here. All these huge influencers. You go on Rumble. You got all your Rumble heroes here. Look at all your Rumble heroes. What are they talking? Election fraud, election this, election. This is all old stuff. And I want to see the look on their faces. Well, Russell Brand's following this Donald Trump and this and that, full blast, wasting everybody's time when there's going to be no election in 2024. They're going to suspend elections in 2024 in America. You're going to see what's going to happen. One thing is going to lead to another, and it's going to get really bad. And if they do have an election, it's just going to be another selection, and Joe Biden's going to be back in there. So it's going to be one or the other. And there's going to be a lot of civil unrest, and one thing will link to another because people aren't getting what they want. But these heroes are here. They're in your face everywhere you go. I got an email from somebody's going live. I don't even know who the hell they are. They showed up in December 2021 warning people. You don't warn people in December 2021. You warn people in 2012 what's going to happen in 2021. So anyways, I just wanted to put this out there. And yeah. So everybody's late to the party for some reason. Why? It's not by chance. The release of information is important. And they're allowed to release it. Guy like me, I don't have 10 people watching this live stream. But a guy like me that's been doing this for all these years has been seeing it, interwoven it, figuring it out, connecting the dots, and trying to make sense of what's going to happen and creating this predictive model. And this is what's happening here. And you can see it clear as day. All right, let's move forward here. I promised you guys I wasn't going to get mad today. But I promised you guys I wasn't going to get mad. I'm not going to get mad. Jeff is saying, Mike has been saying this for at least 10 years because I've been listening. Thanks, Jeff. The Saxon of Riverstone says, West Alberta, money talks, the CPP pulling out stings in Ottawa, USA, Russia, China, BRICS. Yes, Moonbug, we've been talking about BRICS for a long time now. I have a video that was taken down for medical misinformation. I think it was this morning. Was it this? Yeah, it was this morning. I checked at 3 o'clock in the morning. BRICS nations set to rock the West with a rival currency. And that was from 2014, I think it was. That video was taken down too. Too much medical misinformation. Right. All actors, Geometria, what Jen is saying, all actors to cause division, playing their part. Yeah, that's what they have to do. All right. Wow, we have over 20 people watching the live stream. All right, thanks for being here, folks. I've been bombarded with people stating that they're just not getting any notifications when I go live. I had maybe 10 people call me to apologize. Sorry, folks, I hit a button here. I'm not sure if I'm even live still. Okay, yeah. I had 10 or 12 people apologize to me yesterday that they missed my 5,000 video special where people are calling and apologizing and they feel really bad that they missed it. But there was only like 12 people watching it, right? So they're talking about this, if it's even up there, 5,000 video special. There's the background. I kept the background for today's morning coffee. There it is, 5,000 videos here on the show, and talking about stuff, creating a predictive model to figure out where things are going to go. All my Donald Trump is going to win the election video, before he even said he was going to run for president, they're all gone. I can't find a single Donald Trump video. They're all gone. Every single one of them. They're all gone. So GTO Mama is saying, I found you my notification but no alert. Kid Rock built a replica White House to live in, says Junkyard Dog. Yeah, man. Silent Walks here. Yeah, we are moving nicely. And let's go on. What do we got here? Okay, guys, I have to plug myself because I deserve to. I need to get everyone's attention, guys. We will be on DLive, Rumble, Twitch, X. We'll be on all the platforms this Saturday for Mike in the Night. What is Mike in the Night? Well, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek because there's nobody even watching this right now. But Mike in the Night's going to be a very special 2014 Your Prediction Show, our 7th annual show. Every year we open our lines to people across the Commonwealth. So this Saturday, It's going to be, I'll tell you the date right here. We're going to have the Mike in the Night prediction show if you guys want to join us. And I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the set. I've been working on this so hard for you guys. So first things first, let me give you a look at where to find. So we are on Rumble, DLive, Twitch, Twitter, and this is going to be our... There it is right there, folks. I've been working on the backgrounds. I've been really working on this really hard for you guys. It's our 7th annual prediction show where you will call in and give us your predictions. You could add me on Skype, and we have a not a toll-free number. We have a number for the States if you want to call in to the show and give us your predictions for 2014. You got your crystal ball. You're going to tell us what is happening, where it's happening, and what you think is going to happen. Everyone's going to get a maximum of 7 minutes on the show. And I'm going to do very little headline news because, I mean, we're just going to go over a few headlines. And we're going to jump in to Mike in the Night prediction. It's going to be episode 537. It's going to be on December 9th. If you guys want to watch it, there's another little background there, kind of working things around. And there it is right there for you guys. Our 7th annual prediction show, and that's how you could add me on Skype if you'd like to, and you could call that number. I think it works. I haven't tested. It's worked before. So if you're in the stateside, long distance charges may apply. So ask your mom and dad if you could call in. So that's it right there, guys. The 537 annual prediction show. Look forward to seeing you guys this Saturday, tomorrow, for it, 7 p.m. Pacific time. All right, guys, you guys got a sneak peek of this. No one's got a sneak peek from this. I did it on my 5,000 video special, but nobody was, I didn't have a lot of people here. Okay, we got 28 people watching. Good. All right, let's keep going. And the conversation's moving nicely. Silent Walk is saying, wow, that's a lot of videos. You should see what I've been saying all these years. That's the problem. Mike Martin, you still video Trump? I still have a video for Trump. I do. I lost a lot of Trump. Everyone to elect. Oh, Americans elections. Yeah, 2020. Yeah, we did a Trump thing. Here it is, right here. Oh yeah, Low Roller Scratcher was right. There's a video. I'm not talking about these videos. Nobody cares about these videos. Nobody cares. These videos, no one cares. I'm talking about prediction videos I made about what was going to happen, right? Right? In 2024, right? I'm telling you guys, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen to Donald Trump next year. I'm telling you, something's going to happen to him around August, September of next year, right? So... all right, let's keep going here. Okay, we're just going into headlines we've already covered a long time ago. Pentagon involved in domestic censorship program. Cyber intelligence threat leak. Insider blows the whistle. We've been covering the Pentagon, White House, and all the censorship layering that we do weekly on Mike in the Night, our censorship show. White lung comes to America, whatever. I'm not going to waste my time with that. And, all right, next. 82% of Germans disapprove of government, says poll. Of course they don't. The migration and mass migration is destroying the country. What's really behind Biden's threat to send Americans to fight Russia? They have to. America needs to start to wind its empire down. Orban explains why EU can't accept Ukraine. EU may follow member states to ban Russian gas. And again, more oil and gas shortages ahead. So they could artificially create this shortage so you pay more at the pumps. And Australian news. And just really nothing going on in Australia, even though they have mass migration issues, violence issues, accidents, housing unaffordable, inflation, people being illegally paid under the table. So we got, yeah, Australia's got lots of problems, but they're showing, this is the news out of there. So, and 1 in 9 Canadian adults have long-term symptoms from the Charlie 19 there infection, says Stats Canada. So I'm not going to get into this here so I don't get banned, but we'll get into it on Mike of the Night. Press TV is reporting out of Iran. Iran's foreign minister, Israeli regime even outdoes Daesh terrorist group. Hamas, at least 79 Israeli armored vehicles destroyed in 72 hours, claims Hamas. Hezbollah launches strikes against Israel-occupied sites in support of Gaza. Zero Hedge. What are they? Again, this whole Biden. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a big. I think it's gonna be a big rude awakening. Like, they're following all this political stuff, and this is why I think they're dragging out the politics in America for years. They don't have term limits on when you're allowed to start to go out, you know, and start rallies and stuff, and they don't have that. They don't have term limits on that. And I've been saying America needs term limits on that. And it's going to be a really big rude awakening in 2024 when they suspend American elections, or there's going to be a selection and it's going to be rigged, and something's going to happen to Donald Trump next year in 2024 in July, August. So it's so funny how they're so on this campaigning, and we're still pretty much almost 11 months away, but they're still pushing it. And I've been calling for term limits for the longest time in America, because Americans don't need to hear campaigning 24/7. Okay? So that's something I need to put out there and make this very vocal, right? But one thing's going to happen, and the next thing is going to lead into the next thing, and then another thing's going to lead into the next thing. You're going to see how it's going to happen. And it's going to be a break of 3 or 4 days, and then a coffee break, and then something else is going to happen. It's going to be one distraction after another in 2014. It's going to be, again, big channels. I'm going to make you some money, just like you made off my other t-shirt ideas that we haven't sold a single t-shirt of. I survived 2024. There you go. You could send me 1 cent for every t-shirt that gets sold that says that, and I would really appreciate that. That may buy me a couple of bags of coffee. So, yeah. Probably August 4th, old Big Mike's wife's birthday. Junk coins, only a couple of them will be around. Oh, they're talking about Dogecoin and stuff. So we got yeah, we'll see what happens. Americans have guns for a reason, right? Americans have guns to protect them from shit like this, but no one's, I don't know, I just don't think nobody cares enough to do something about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what, you already have nothing to lose, right? All right, who else is here? All right, can we get over 30 people watching this live stream today, folks? Yeah, December 4th, YouTube did something to the algorithms, so I can't get no one on live streams anymore. Rumble, same thing. Except Mike in the Night, because I bring people to Mike in the Night. Rumble's not promoting Mike in the Night. Rumble does not put me as a Rumble hero. I can't even be found on Rumble. Everyone that comes on Mike in the Night, that's our closed end community that we are bringing over to Rumble, right? And then when you get over to Rumble, all you start to see is your Rumble heroes, and it's all a distraction. Your Rumble heroes are here, front and center, and they're going to tell you how it is, and they're going to tell you. And a lot of people are getting fed up with this whole Rumble thing. And Twitter stars everywhere. Man, Twitter has more stars than you could count in the sky, man. Twitter stars. All right, where were we? We're getting off track here. All right, let's close some of these windows here. All right, South China Morning Post. What are they reporting here? Giving me a bunch of pop-ups here. China's leaders prioritize economic stability and investor confidence for 2024. Europe is one's vassal relaxed, Xi tells EU leaders in Beijing. China bans new steel plants in Blue Sky's plan to cut pollution. Oh, give me a break. High uncertainty ahead for Hong Kong in coming years, finance chief warns. Yeah, Hong Kong will no longer be the economic capital. I got to be careful with this here. Big Mac extra value meal now costs $10 more than it did during Trump's era. Again, we've been covering this for years, warning people. We were calling it foodflation. What else? Gateway Pundit. What are they reporting here? I don't know. We got to be careful with this one too. Yeah. And then in the UK, this is what you're getting here. Just a bunch of nothing. They're not talking about the viral stabbings and like the epidemic of stabbings all over the place across England. 30 to 40,000 stabbings a year. People stumbling into hospitals. They're not covering any of that. And in Europe, I think we got something in Europe. Let me check here. So much. Berlin pays 1.5 million euros every single day to house migrants in just 12 buildings, nearly $500 million per year. Asylum crisis, Germany worsens over 30,000 new claims made in 2023 so far. And Ukrainians load their trucks onto rail cars to bypass Polish trucker blockade. Vatican threatens German episcopate with excommunication over liberal reforms. Pakistan is deporting illegal Afghan migrants en masse and Germany is taking them in. So this is how when the third world dies, the first world burns. And that's something we've been on about for years. Watch your financially illiterate anchor schooled on shady Biden deals. What else? Latest gun ban scheme gets shut down in Congress. Americans, don't give up your guns. Canada to limit international students to those with deeper pockets. So it's just people coming in laundering money and buying real estate and keeping homes empty. And two of Canada's largest banks hit with anti-money laundering fines. And, oh, wow, really? Are you serious? Are they actually getting checked? Wow. But the problem is there's like, just in the province of BC, we're looking at $200 billion laundered. Right? Wow. Okay, let's read this, folks, because, oops, I'm not sure what this is. I think we lost our article. I just want to open this. All right. Wow. This is very interesting. Let me set this up for you guys. Let me set this up nice, right? We don't got many people watching. So let me set this up real nice for you guys. And yeah, let's see if we... Oh, just disappeared. All right, let's try this again. All right, I got this set up for you guys. Canada's been under pretty much attack with foreign investing, money laundering, fentanyl, drugs from Chinese gangs. leaving homes empty, creating artificial shortages, making homeowners wealthy overnight. And this is something, again, we've been very vocal. But today, over at Better Dwelling, they are reporting something very important here. And I kind of want to cover this because this ties into why we are here today. We are here today because of money laundering. And I've been telling you guys everything from our food to the sickness to, why they had to pull the trigger on the pandemic, what all this stuff they've done is because it's money laundering. And this is why we're here. The war in Ukraine, SPX, is that SP, whatever that was, that digital currency, whatever that was, investor, all that stuff is all money laundering. So 2 of Canada's largest banks hit with anti-money laundering fines. I'm actually shocked because I think in the province of British Columbia alone, there's over $220 billion laundered in the one province in Canada. That's why a tear-down house that you could buy in Alabama for $35,000 is like $2 million in Vancouver, right? So there it is. Canada's financial crime watchdog appears to have woken up this week. FinTrack announced that they have fined 2 of the country's biggest banks for anti-money laundering (AML) non-compliance, sampling just a small number of transactions. So they went over a few. So what they did was they scratched the surface, right? Just like the Royal Commission did in Australia when they did that investigation. All they did was scratch the surface, right? Remember Westpac in Australia? We were covering, they had 26 or 21 million or 26 million money laundering breaches. Not $26 million laundered. 26 million money laundering breaches in less than a year. And we covered that here. And I got threatened for that. I actually got threatened for making that video, right? So, sampling just a small number of transactions, the agency found serious gaps in reporting procedures that may have allowed a dodgy money slip through the system. And again, it's not the Portuguese, the Iranians, the Russians. It's basically allowing Chinese foreigners to take us over, right? 2 days ago, FinTrack announced it fined RBC over the lack of administrative compliance. The agency hit the bank with a $7.5 million fine on November 3rd, 2023 in relation to a routine audit they conducted on their books, on their 2022 books. Out of 130 cases chosen for review, the agency found 16 failures to follow AML procedures. RBC has been hit with fines for the following issues: failure to submit suspicious transaction reports when there were responsible grounds to suspect that the transactions were related to money laundering offenses, right? And then what RBC wants to do is they want to keep that Vancouver model in place. Bring your money in. We don't ask you any questions. During the 2010 Olympics in Canada, they had that money laundering, bring your money in and we don't care where you get it from. But if you're a Canadian and you buy a house and you live in it, you have to prove it's not money laundered that you bought your house with. And then if you buy a second house, you have to live in it for 2 years before you're allowed to rent it out. So that's what's happening here. Failure to provide information in the prescribed form and manner in suspicious transaction reports, and failure to keep written policies and procedures up to date. FinTrack typically uses tiered systems for determining the size of penalty: minor $1 to $1,000 per violation, serious $1 to $100,000 per violation, and very serious $1 to $500,000 per violation by an entity. To get a $7.5 million penalty for 16 incidents appear to require some reporting issues. So I wanted to bring this up, and it goes on to say, FinTrack has expressed concerns about the gaps of the AML reporting procedures at financial institutions. They notably conducted cases where it found a family had moved $167 million through Canadian banks, even getting mortgages without setting off alarms. So this is not that it's Canadian people doing this laundering. It's actually Chinese people. And here it is, folks. We've been warning you. Now let's go into our channel time machine so I could show you guys. Canada's now China, as money laundering and fentanyl pours into Canadian shores via China 2 years, 10 months ago. Money laundering forcing Canadian middle class into homelessness, sold out to the highest bidder. Canada will be in a recession without money laundering. Canada's GDP needs money laundering 4 years, 8 months ago. Money laundering destroying home affordability in Canada, worse in almost 30 years. Toronto is the worst, 6 years, 10 months ago. America's catching up to Canada, money laundering CCP. So we were talking about Amerifornia, where America now is catching up with the Biden selection. Toronto needs more money laundering. Vancouver model, home prices slipped down, inflation kicking in 6 years ago. Look at the title. Toronto housing on life support needs more money laundering. Canada is under attack. The Great Canadian Takeover. CCP money laundering. Rest in peace, middle class. 7 years, 8 months ago. And major bankruptcies ahead. Nearly half of Canadians report being worse financially than a year. Why? Because of money laundering. Canadians are losing to money laundering. BC housing taxes could put recent buyers underwater 5 years ago. Money laundering loophole. Province OK's rent-to-own program to help aid foreign buyer's tax. Money laundering by foreigners destroying housing affordability 4 months ago. Park your money in Canada. Chinese gangs laundering money and shadow flipping and destroying Canadian futures 6 years, 6 months ago. So I wanted to bring this up. It keeps going on and on. That's just Canadian money laundering. You type in Australian money laundering on our channel, American money laundering in America, money laundering in New Zealand, money laundering. It's crazy. And this is by plan to destroy us. This is why we are being destroyed. This is why they had to pull the trigger on the pandemic. This is why our food prices are high. This is why we can't afford our rents. It's because of money laundering. Woo! But no one listened to me. Imagine Joe Rogan said that 10 years ago. Oh my God, they have a statue of him right beside the Statue of Liberty for calling this out and pointing this out when it mattered. But they bring things up when it doesn't matter anymore. This is the problem we're having. And that's why I'm barely having 20 people watching this live stream right now with 30,000 subscribers. I didn't even run this live stream on Facebook with almost 200,000 followers between 2 pages, 200 plus thousand followers between 2 pages, because I can't get one person watching me live. So, wow. Man, I'm on fire this morning, folks. I'm on fire this morning. Hey, I promised you guys I wasn't going to get angry this morning. So, okay, we got PP in the house, Pamela. They're doing something to the chat mic. I'm uploading daily again. You are? I get no notifications. Am I even still subscribed to you? I don't unsubscribe. I unsubscribed to a bunch of mainstream media news in the States that I never subscribed to. That I don't know why it was. I didn't know. So, but Old White Man is going. He's uploading daily again. So we need Old White Man to come on our guys. Don't forget, I'm gonna plug my ass again here. Tonight is our not tonight. Saturday night is gonna be our 2024 prediction show. Woo! Guys, 2024, 7th annual prediction show. You call in and give us your 2024 predictions. You will get 7 minutes. Yes, folks, 7 minutes maximum to give us your prediction for 2024. So there it is right there. I've been working hard to set this show up for you guys. Hopefully, I'm allowed to stream it. And you can add me on Skype right there. And if you're in the States, long distance charges may apply. So ask your mother and father, your parents, or a legal guardian to allow you to make this call if you want to call in to our prediction show for Mike of the Night, our 7th annual prediction show, guys. Your 2014 predictions. So, kind of wanted to do that here and go from there. So I'm giving you guys a look at what the show is going to look like this Saturday. Nathan is saying, I predict 2024 will start on January 1st. Yeah. Yeah, happy to see you too, Connor. Nathan Philip Connors. Thank you. Oh, God. All right, I don't want to get all riled up here. So maybe talk to you guys for a little bit. I've been kind of riled up, you know. I got to relax a little bit. 2024 is going to be a nightmare. That's my prediction, Mike. Well, Pamela, just call in. Just take some point form. I've been taking point form notes. Just point form. You don't have to tell a story. You know, just point form. Shoot it out. And it would be nice to hear from you and give us your 2024. Pamela's been a big supporter to the channel, guys. Pamela is one of the I have maybe 7 people that don't, maybe, okay, 4 people that donate to me regularly, about 4 people that donate to the show, and Pamela is one of them, and one of the biggest contributors. Thank you, Pamela. I don't get a lot of donations or support to... I don't know how to say it. I don't get a lot for the show. Rumble pays me about, I think it's 33 cents for an episode of Mike in the Night. So Rumble pays me 33 cents. The only problem with Rumble is that they lost my check in the mail. Yeah, no worries. Christmas party, we'll have you on the 3rd hour then. We might go 4 hours if we have to. Because the last prediction show we did, people are messaging me saying, Mike, I'm looking at your 2020. It was the 2022 your predictions from 2021. Somebody messaged me and said, Mike, which is the prediction show? There's 2. Some years we have to do 2 prediction shows 3 hours long, back to back between weeks, because we can't get everyone to call in. Old White Guy says, I still have a few people that send me money too. Yeah. That's good. This, your true supporters. Like, unfortunately, I got like 4 or 5. And it's enough to buy me coffee for the store. It's enough, it's enough to get me by, right? Coffee and get me by with certain things. But the Rumble heroes and the Twitter stars, man, a lot of them founded their channels in 2022, late 2021, telling people already what we know and sensationalizing headlines. I never understood how that even works. But then you have a guy that's telling you what's going to happen and how it's happening and exposing things and trying to cover things and try to make a predictive model. He gets shit on for saying it then, and then gets shit on for saying it after. And then 7 years later, Joe Rogan tells everybody. Oh, wow. Jeff is saying, I love seeing old Mikey too. Pamela's saying you're very welcome. Yeah, it's going to be tough doing live streams on YouTube now, guys, going forward. There's a big problem. We're not getting anyone tuning in to our live streams anymore. December 5th of this year, YouTube launched a new algorithm for live streaming. So, and Rumble's worse. I can't get 2-3 people on a live stream unless I announce that. Because with Rumble is you have to bring the people there for you. Rumble doesn't promote you like the Rumble heroes. So you actually have to bring all the people over to Rumble to watch. So when I get 100 people watching or 200 people watching on Mike of the Night on Rumble, I actually physically brought all those people over to come and watch us. Nobody's on Rumble saying, oh, what's Mike in the Night? I never heard of this guy. Then go check it out and then say, oh, wow, this looks pretty good. This show looks great. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of Rumble, I want to put something out there. So when you go to Rumble, bypass all the Rumble heroes because they're a waste of your time. You're going to go here. They allowed playlists now. Go on your playlist. Click on playlist. You'll see Mike of the Night. Click on it. And I'm working hard to get all the shows up here, all 536 episodes. And, 531 won't upload. Something's wrong with 531. I don't know what it is. Nothing to do with the video, nothing to do with the format, nothing to do with the recording. Nothing's changed. But 531, Rumble doesn't like 531. So they're all here, folks, if you want to. And look at us here. With Netanyahu here, we were warning massive protests. Thousands demonstrators rally protests in Israel against Prime Minister extreme cabinet for 19 straight weeks. Look at that. And let's see if we catch the footage here. So they've been protesting in Israel for weeks and weeks and weeks. No confidence in government with Netanyahu. And we've been covering that. And now he is cemented himself as Prime Minister, right? See if I could find it. Is it here? It's in here because it's in the title because I talked about it, right? Yeah, it's in here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but That's a little taste of what Mike in the Night is and what we've been doing for so many years. And I still have a few people. Truth, I'm used to it. Says old white guy. That's why I stopped streaming. Yeah, the algorithm is destroyed. It's. Oh my God! There's a guy that's talking like old white guy talking about stuff for so many years, talking about, and this is what you're getting on Rumble right here. The GOP debate gets explosive with Russell Brand. Hunter, where did Hunter's money go? Trump, blah, blah, blah. Party's over. Hunter Biden faces 17 years in prison. The missing piece in Hunter's it's sensationalizing headlines. That's all it is. It's not looking out for the common person. It's just sensationalizing headlines on Rumble Heroes. The Rumble Heroes are lucky because they don't have to bring people over to their platform. Rumble does it for them, right? And yeah, most of YouTubers have lost their minds lately. Big time narcissists lately. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. And like I've been saying, everybody's going to come back to Mike Martins. Everybody's coming back to Mike Martins. I don't think I know the truth, but I don't think I'm lying to you either. I don't think I'm making stuff up. I don't claim to know the truth or claim that I am telling the truth. I'm just seeing it how it is and trying to make sense of it. That's all. Right? Yeah, narcissist tube. Yeah, Pamela's right. Nothing will happen to Hunter except a pardon from the big guy. But then why are these Rumble Heroes sensationalizing all of this, right? This is the part I don't understand. Like, these Rumble Heroes are seriously going out of their way to waste people's time. Jeff is saying, I think you know the truth. I hope that's what humanity is, yeah. If you argue with them, they just block you. Yeah, that's... Somebody got blocked. Hey, someone sent me a screenshot a few weeks back where they were on a YouTube live chat. All right, hear me out. And they were doing some show, and they asked, hey, you should get a guy named Mike Martins on here. He's been talking about this for years. Blocked. They sold me the screenshot. They got blocked from commenting. Yeah. See, Pamela saying it's a big show. I hope Pamela agrees with me on the whole Israel-Hamas thing, that it's all a stage. Rumble took down that video. I can't put it on Rumble anymore. How Hamas got played. That's unfortunately, that got taken down from YouTube. Not YouTube. No, it's on YouTube. It got taken down from Rumble. That's crazy. It got taken down from Rumble. And speaking down, getting taken down, I want to play something for you guys here since I can. Since it's my show. Well, it's our show, but since I want to play something here real quick for you. Let me see if I could find... yeah, YouTube took down 700 videos. Look, 4,400 videos. Look at this. 4,400 videos. And then I think it's back at 5,000 today. I don't know what's going on. I did a 5,000 video show, and then now I don't know what the hell's going on. I just want to find the part here. It's kind of important. It's right here. Okay, watch this, folks. Check this out. If I could only have 10 subscribers per video I make, I'd be very happy. And if we weren't so heavily censored. So I want to read for you guys an update on videos. I'm compiling a list of the top videos I feel that need to kind of that have been taken down for medical misinformation over the last month or two. So we're something's happening, and I'm not sure what it is, but these are the videos that resonate with me the most that have been taken down. Governments will murder you, then take accountability. And this is when we're going through the massive financial mess and people not doing well. And that was back in March 2018. The video was aired. Governments will murder you, then take accountability. 2018. Inflation is destroying us. They can't hide it anymore. June 2019. Money laundering via Chinese gangs through fentanyl factories in China. April 2016. Mike in the Night, World War Woke Part 2, Gender Wars Ahead, The Great Divide, November 2017. And Mike in the Night, NPC World, Is Anyone Awake, December 2017. So those are the videos that kind of are ringing, just kind of standing out above the rest, that were taken down for medical misinformation. I don't know. Yeah, so guys, I'm getting a lot of videos taken down, so don't be surprised if you go on my channel and I have 4,300 videos, because it's been happening, and yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I think it's because I'm really on. I believe I'm over the target. I like to believe I'm over the target at times, and old white guy says I'm 600 videos lighter. Yeah. They steady blocking my comments, says Billy. Yeah. Oh, we got 30 people here watching. We got 30 people. Yeah, everyone's all watching Russell Brand and Joe Rogan. The people that are going to tell you how it is 7 years later. China's still mining gold in BC. Crickets. Yep. Yeah. And China still owns the biggest coal, not gold mine, coal mine in BC, and there's still not a single Canadian hire working there. But crickets. Yep, they're gonna rip us apart. And the people that built the infrastructure are on the hook for this. Mark my words. If you came over from European expansion like I did, you're gonna be punished. You will be removed from this. Yeah, old white guy's smart. He doesn't watch Brand. Because old white guy knew what Russell Brand is already talking about 7 years ago. So, yeah. Good. These people are... yeah, if you want to watch something, watch old white guy. He's claiming that he's uploading videos daily now. Let's see that. Let's put him to the test here. I'm going to hold him to that. Let's see. First, let's see if I'm even still subscribed to the guy. Let's see if I'm even subscribed to him still. So he should be on top here. Yeah, all I follow is like biblical stuff. Watch Your Stock. Uneducated Economist, I'm still subscribed to him. Oh yeah, here he has a video up. Let me see. Old white guy. Yeah, if you guys want to check him out, he's been on Mike in the Night a few times. There he is right there. He just put up a video here. And, no confidence. Cold Canada. Good. Old white guy's back. I'm going to give you guys the link in the live chat if you guys want to check out old white guy. He's been motivated to... old white guy, can I give you some advice, buddy? I'm going to give you some advice from one content creator to another. Get a Rumble channel. And get an Odyssey channel. They're free. Go to the settings in the Rumble and Odyssey channel. You can see it's very straightforward. It says copy from YouTube. So every time you put up a video on YouTube, like when I put up a video like this live stream will eventually be on Rumble in 1 or 2 days. It's just going to copy it over. It automatically copies it over. So you could do Rumble and you could do Odyssey, allows you to mirror your YouTube channel. So put up your video on YouTube, and then it automatically appears 1 or 2, 3 days. BitChute does it too. I have it on BitChute. I have mine on BitChute now. Now I'm constantly uploading to BitChute too. So please do that, old white guy, so that this way your stuff kind of gets distributed on other platforms. We've been sold out, says Ronald E. Walker. Yes, we have been sold out to the highest bidder. We have been sold out to the highest bidder, my good friends. And I don't know what more I could say. I've said it. That's why I keep saying I have spoken in my videos. Because it's getting to a point where it's becoming very repetitive, right? Almost like a really bad record, a really bad broken record, a really bad repetition, you know. Pamela just subscribed. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah, Pamela is one of my biggest fans. Pamela is like my older sister. She references me as her little brother. Yeah. So, yeah, it's gonna be tough doing live streams, guys. We don't have enough people tuning in to, unfortunately, get the comments chat going, so we could have a. Yeah, I was struggling during the 5,000 video thank you video I did for you guys, for subscribers. I was struggling. I was struggling to get 15 people watching that live, man. Struggling. Guys, there should be a link in the description if you want to buy me a coffee, guys. $3. Is your boy playing hockey this year? He sure is. He sure is. And, you know, he's got it. Sometimes he's got his head in the game. Sometimes he's half asleep. But when he's got his head in the game, he's really playing. He's out there. He's all over the place. He's doing good. He's 9 now, so. Upside Down Nowhere Man says, love you, Mike. Love you too, buddy. Oh, lots of love coming in today on Morning Coffee with Mike. Oh, Belinda's saying, hard for me as it is 2 a.m. in the morning, Mike. Partner on night shift, so I'm up. Oh, Belinda, don't worry. I'm talking about just getting 20 people to tune in across North America. In Central America. I was getting really impressive numbers on my Spanish mic in the nights. I might, you know what? If I retire the store, I think I'm going to do a Spanish mic in the night once a week. I'll just do it once a week in Spanish. And take call-ins in Spanish. And do a mic in the night in Spanish. Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Felicidades para estar aquí con ustedes en Mike en la Noche. Vamos a hablar sobre de los problemas que tenemos dentro de los gobiernos y que está pasando en nuestros países y que vamos a comunicar juntos y voy a abrir el teléfono para poder escuchar tus llamadas. Whatever, just talk in Spanish for 3 hours. And then I could do a mic in the night in Portuguese. Then I could get people from Angola and Brazil and Mozambique, Guinea-Bissau, Cape Verde, East Timor, Macau, Goa, Damau, Diu, the Azores, and Portugal to tune in. But the timing's got to be perfect. It's got to be not too late in Brazil, and so it has to be like done like at 1 in the afternoon my time. So it's like 7 p.m. in Portugal or 9 p.m. in Portugal, and it's 4 p.m. in Brazil, and it's like 7 or 6 p.m. in Angola. So I could get that like that, right? Junkyard Dog is back. Thank God he's back. I don't know what we'd do without the guy. But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell, folks. I think I'm going to head out to work today. It's Friday. I hope I make some sales. It's been dead at the store. I'm not making any sales. Dead. Pamela says she sent me an espresso. Thank you so much, Pamela. So much. Yeah. Dead. You'd think because I have toys and games and board games and family stuff, activities and all kinds of stuff at a good price, you'd think I'd be so busy this year. Dead. Dead. Scary dead. And it goes to show where our economy is going. Chad is praying for sales. No matter the time frame, always love and tune in when I can. Thanks, Belinda Black. Thanks, Belinda. People are probably broke. Yeah, there's economic woes, and then there's like not being liked in town for opening a business. People are like, man, Mike, you got balls, man. You're on live streaming and you have an open store where people could come and see you. And no, nobody even knows I'm on online. It's I open a business in my town, and I've been persecuted. I've been discriminated against and very hated against the last since I opened it, because it is similar to another store in town, and that person has more pull than I do, and has more clout, and is very well loved here in town, and I'm the bad guy. So, and that's it. Our economy is going to crap. I just told the government that they're going to have to take over the transportation. And what do we talk about on this channel? The federalization of transportation. We've been telling you they're going to federalize the transportation. Not Joe Rogan, not Russell Brand, not all the influencers. We've been telling you they're going to federalize the transportation. Sad. Someone show Mike some love. Oh, I love you guys. Don't worry, Chad. I have a lady from Tasmania that has been sending me 50 euros a month for over 3 years now. Yeah, that's sponsorship, dude. That's really good. That's very good, old white guy. I just my dream, and I've been telling you what my dream is. My dream is this: to make enough in sponsorship from that I could just pay my internet bill. My internet bill is like $400. Where is it? Because I'm going above my bandwidth upload speed, and there's nowhere else I could go to for internet. So they cap me on the upload, not download unlimited, but the upload speed, they cap me, and I go over by 10 or 12 gigabytes every month, and then I end up paying like almost $440 for my internet, and a month. So it's very expensive to do this. The governments are purposely doing this on purpose so that we can't afford to just be here anymore. Right? So, and it's not the people's fault watching this. It's not Pamela. It's not old white guy. It's not the people. It's not Junkyard Dog, right? It's not the people that donate to the... It's not that. It's the platforms that are doing this. The platforms could easily crank open one of my videos from 7 years ago. Just one video, crank it open. And that's it. That's all it takes. Like when the internet went down across Canada, I keep bringing this up. The internet went down across Canada. And I had a video get over 100,000 views. And it wasn't even a good video. Got 100,000 plus views and 8,000 subscribers in a matter of 18 hours when the internet went down. So, unfortunately, it needs the internet to go down, and for me to be exposed, is the internet needs to go down. She lives in Hobart. No, 50 euros is like $57 American. No, it's about $57 American. 50 euros. Like $56 American. That's what it is. But I hope, and I'm not depending, because it's not the fault of you guys tuning in and watching. You guys tuning in and watching, that's good enough, and commenting and sharing. That's fine. It's the platforms, right? I'll prove it to you right now. go back to my channel here. I'll prove it to you right now. All right, guys, what's a proof? Here goes. That Canadian has layered interests, layered censorship interests in our internet companies. So I put a video up that it's not even a good video. They can't silence us. Canada to go dark. Bill C-11 will bring Canada into the dark ages. And ironically, that day that I put that video up, the internet actually went down that day. And I ended up getting 108,000 views in less than 12 hours on that video. And 8,000 or 7,000 subscribers in one day because the internet went down across Canada. Ironically, you would think the internet goes down, no one's going to watch your video, but it's the opposite, right? So there it is right there. Now, let me type in shadow banned. Oh, I think I spelled it. Give me a sec here. Okay, so a day later, I do a follow-up video, or 2 days later, because I tested it the next day, no traction on the video. Then the second day later, I'm silenced again. Now that Rogers' internet is back up, I'm shadow banned again. Bill C-11, 1 year ago, 1,000 views. And that's it. And that's it. Back to shadow ban. There it is right there. 2 days after I went viral on one video when the internet goes down. Internet back up. And I'm back on shadow ban mode, which is proof that the Canadian government has been censoring Canadians for years now through mainstream media platforms. Why do you think we have 2-3 internet companies in Canada? And if they're smaller companies, they're owned by the big ones. Why? Protectionism. And that's why. And that's why a lot of this, oh, but you have Starlink, Mike. Yeah, but they're following under the federal government guidelines to be allowed to operate in Canada. And they sign no disclosure agreements too. So there it is right there if you wanted proof. Right on. So we got 37 people watching. Yeah, my subs hardly move except down. Me too. I am... Guys, do you remember this? Let me go to the community. I gotta really go back here in the community. Oh, I want to show you guys there. The new Canadian $5 bill has been introduced. That's me there, so no one steals my meme. And Canada introduces its new $5 bill. There it is, folks, for you guys. Canada's new $5 bill for you guys to see. And introduced $5 bill from Canada. So I put my face on some of the stuff because people keep taking my stuff and then getting millions of retweets and views and wow, you're such a genius. Wow, you thought of that on your own. Well, no, it's the inflation that's kicking in and that's crippling us. Okay, folks, let me go really quick here. It's way back, though. I really want to find something for you guys before I terminate this live stream because it's kind of funny. And I want to kind of tie into what old white guy is saying. So, yeah, this is when we got our termination on Twitter. They reinstated our channel about a week later, and then it's back to this. And then something weird happened on Twitter. So again, freedom of reach doesn't mean freedom of what I've been doing on Twitter is retweeting people's stuff and saying, oh, we said this 5 years ago, and put a link to my YouTube video. So when someone says, oh, look what's happening with my food, I'm like, and then I retweet their tweet and comment and say, here, this is what we said 6 years ago. So just kind of calling everybody out on there, kind of being almost like a dick move. But I'm not trying to be a Pinos, but all right. Here we go. No, that was another channel. Financial episode was taken down for medical misinformation. And my Spanish channel got videos taken down for medical misinformation. Here we go. So old white guy, don't fret. Don't fret. Don't be upset. So here it is, folks. We have headed into the 8 straight months now and 0 subs. Mike Martins, this is how your channel did last month. And 55,000 views, 247,000 minutes to watch, and 0 subscribers. That's lying. And I'll tell you why that's lying. Because you go to my channel analytics, I have negative 180 subscribers for the month. Negative. So that's lying. It's actually negative 180 subscribers. So people are saying, you're definitely a Mark man. And people are saying, I've subscribed to you less than 8 months ago. So there's a lot of people here saying that they've subscribed to me in the last week. So, yeah, this is what's happening, folks. So if you wanted proof, there it is right there. Yeah. So there it is. All right, guys, I am going to go to work. I'm going to hope I make more than $5 in sales today at my toy store, game store, tabletop, family store for Christmas. Hope I make more than $5 in sales. Anyways, guys, wrapping it up. Morning coffee with Mike. Great to be with you guys. Great to... I don't think I lost my cool too much today, but I think I did okay today. Thank you in the comments, Old White Guy, Pamela, Chad, Belinda, E.T. Mods, Billy, Jeff again. Who else we got here? We don't have a lot of people. Junkyard Dogs here. We'll get Junkyard Dog. Moonbug's here. We're going to get Junkyard Dog to basically, if it's okay with him, to call in to the prediction show. And I'll see you guys... I'll see you guys on Saturday night for the show tomorrow night. Mike Martins here.